Good afternoon, or morning, or possibly even evening, depending on where you are in the world. Jeppy here, with my promised Tera nil stream. I've been meaning to play this game for a while. I played through the demo when it came out a couple of months ago. Maybe even longer. And it seemed like an enjoyable puzzle game. So I figured, nice, chill, Saturday afternoon, morning stream, fodder. I mean, the basic backstory and stuff with this game is you're restoring a completely wrecked Earth. This book serves as a guide to the intricate process of restoring an environment from a wasteland to a thriving ecosystem. The process is not always easy, and even with this guide you will need to experiment to understand exactly what needs to be done. The pages that follow you will find descriptions of the regions, flora and fauna you are likely to encounter. The book also contains blueprints of machines and structures that will help you in your task. If you are successful, you will eventually no longer need this book. When that happens, I ask that you pass it along, that it may serve someone else. Good luck with your journey of restoration. Gardener, ecologist or environmental engineer. From what I remember, gardener is literally just greening everything up. Ecologist is you've got to balance things and bring wildlife back. An environmental engineer is literally balancing heat levels and things. Oh, and the tutorials are disabled on the environmental engineer. We'll leave it on the middle one. Your usual pan the camera. I tend to prefer WASD. Place a turbine. You can only place them on the rocky outcrops. Place 4 toxin scrubbers. Yeah. Hold shift to press do more than one. Extract 3 irrigators. Increasing landscape's greenery is your primary goal, but remember to keep an eye on your available resources. Get the greenery target to 30%. So we're just about there. Toxin scrubber. I go here and here. here, that's that entire corner. Oh, not quite enough. My god, it's a desolate wasteland. It's like some particularly nasty towns in the UK. More greenery! This looks like a good potential spot. Very chill music. What there is of it. Oh. Oh, I've got a new water pump. Pumps water to fill dry riverbeds. River banks are cleansed by water, ranges extended by elevation. So you want to build them as high as possible, basically. But still within range of a turbine, because they need power. So here's probably a good candidate for one. Oh yeah. And here's probably a good candidate for one. Oh yeah, all the way back to the main river. Calcifier. Crystallizes nearby greenery, creating rock. Oh, okay, so you can create rock from placing it on a river, and then you could place a turbine on there. Okay. There. Oh yeah, I've got almost the entire river now. If I go here, and here, that's a good amount. Then Let's just do it in lines. Excavator creates new riverbeds. Poisons land around it, can be rotated. So presumably that's how you get the rest of this done. It still has to be near power. So if I put it there, will it poison land and then the toxin scrubbers deal with it? Or is it permanent? That is the question. No, permanent apparently. It's a bit weird. %. I'm getting there. There. There? I could do corners. I think you can only connect a certain amount of things to a turbine. Oh, these aren't connected to turbines. Oh, that's fine. Once the backbone of the ecosystem is thriving, your next step is to increase the diversity of growing plants. Introduced finbows, wetland and forests. Also need to begin to pay attention to local climate. So Fimbos flowers, and you've got wetland, and you've got trees. That's a prime candidate for flowers. It's way away from the grasslands. Solar amplifier focuses sunlight, allowing starting a controlled burn. I assume that's how you create forests. Built on an irrigator near water on low ground. Ah, okay. There and there, I guess. And here, I guess. Put a beehive here. And a beehive here. Hey, we got birds. Geese? I think they're geese. I want to reclaim this. Oh, that tree is in exactly the wrong place. It's annoying. There we go. We have plants. I need more water without messing with things too much. Can't do that one. Can't do that one, surprisingly. I can do that one, but that gets rid of the grass, which I need. It's like I need to reclaim some more land. And I can make that into water. Yeah. Creates 100 more ashy nutrient tiles to unlock. I assume that's going to let me do trees. Ideally, because I assume if I set things on fire, the fire's going to spread. Ideally, I want something that isn't going to cause everything to catch on fire. I'm firing my laser! Oh god, that's going way further than I expected. Research Centre. Reduces the cost of some buildings and unlocks the ability to manipulate the region's climate. So, weather control machine. Weather control machine? Weather control machine. Where should we put it? Up there seems good. Climate is defined by these attributes. Right now we're only interested in humidity, but these will change in the future. Okay. Buildings that grow plants like irrigator will be however affected by regional climate attributes. Many buildings modify the climate slightly, but some, like this cloud seeder, change it significantly. The surrounding water and ocean to encourage cloud formation, increase ambient humidity. Applies rock, electricity, increases humidity. So that looks like a good spot for one. More humidity is apparently good. Trees! We have trees. think I'm going to have to set something else on fire, aren't I? Fire! Fire! Yeah, fire, fire! Wow, those fires really do spread a long way. Trees! More trees! Can I just, like, make trees there and then... Oh, okay. If I created a break, then burnt it, maybe? Or I could just detoxify some soil. No, because that wouldn't help, because I haven't got necessary trees. So can I just... No, looks like it needs a toxin scrubber. Which is annoying. Why is it not letting me? Okay. Lack of power. So my alternative is to do that, do that. I've got loads of resources left, so why not? Then I could do that. Then I can do that. There we go. Plant life and climate re-established. Final step is to construct an airship by recycling your buildings. To remove your presence, introduce fauna to be new custodians of this ecosystem. So now I've got to recycle everything, basically. Here. Now in the demo, you could place a recycle pod, it would recycle everything, and then you could place another one next to it to recycle that. But I don't think that works anymore. Recycle drone. It's a loading dock. Ah, which has to be placed offshore. Okay. I'm gonna need one there, one there, one there. Oh god, these are awkward to place. That one's missing. Can I chain demolish? I certainly used to be able to. No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like they removed it. It's annoying. Yeah, animal species will help maintain the ecosystem long after your building is packed away. Animal species need to be scanned for. Open scanning panel here. Okay. Okay. Use this button to scan for selected species. Each scan will give you information about the suitability of the area scanned. Okay. Deer. Need to find suitable habitats for at least 3 animal species. Small amphibian lives in the reeds of wetland near a fynbos field. Around there? This large cannon forms domains of forest which contains a beehive and is on a hill. Possibly not here. It's not there. Not on a hill. River near a forest. Ah, beavers. Predator prowls in the forest near to a source of prey. So I don't have a forest down there. Timberwolf. There's no real large lakes around on this. I'm gonna have to excavate just to get my recycling done, which is kind of annoying. end water pump. Might work. Depends, I might not need it actually. That might be okay for collection actually. Yeah, cool. This one's fairly easy. That one's already done. That one goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there. Is that it, or have I got any more? I think that's all of them. Don't believe I need any locks either. Can't do all three with one? Yes. On there, on there, on there. Is that it? Go, my little river drone, go! Get some of my own water there. All cleaned up. And we got geese. And we got deer. And we got things to eat the deer. I do apologise for inflicting geese on the world, but at least they're not Canadian geese. Oh yeah, even picking up a little drone. I like the button for appreciate. Next area, desolate island. Beach, mangroves, tropical forest, coral reefs. This could look really nice when it's done. You need to begin by cleaning the surrounding oceans and reintroducing plant life. Toxin scrubbers are integral as they cleanse both land and sea. Shouldn't that be toxin scrubbers are essential? Both greenery and clean ocean contribute towards your goal. Climate manipulation is possible from the outset. Oh yeah, the ocean does not look the ocean does not look like it's in the best shape. There's no... oh, there is. I was going to say there's no riverbeds to fill out, but there are. Riverbeds are a nice easy win. They're all sealed off from the sea. Probably have to do something about that. And there. And there. What's the best way to cover this? Probably a flat line across like that. And then a L-shaped piece like that. There and there. There's no real stone in the bottom left, is there? Okay, cool. We've got a different way of creating stone. So can I just... yeah, I can place that anywhere. Ideally, I want it fairly central in the area that I want to work on. Turbine. It's a little too central. Damn it. Can't put anything over here because it's too it's too far away. There would be better. Because then I could put a turbine there, and then I could put a scrubber here, and then I could put another scrubber here, and scrubber here, 80, 97, 109. 73, 82, 84. Any advance on 84? 84. Yeah, I should have put the mineralizer like here. So I can put that there. That there like that. Then it's 112, that'll do. .66, that'll do. Can I clean that a bit? Put a mineralizer here, so I can put a turbine here. Clean that. Mineralizer. Here. Turbine. And sandbank. That would have been useful earlier. Let's move out there. And here. And if I do a mineralizer here, turbine, sandbank, there we go. Next step is increasing biodiversity. Restore beaches, mangroves and tropical rainforests. You also need to use the monorail network to transport coral polyps to the sea. So we got the wetland one. I need to construct some combustors apparently. Combustor burns surrounding vegetation to increase atmospheric temperature. More carbon dense vegetation is more effective. Okay. Let's try and get the humidity up a bit, shall we? Didn't actually need a sandbank for that. Thought I did. There's nothing that wants low humidity, is there? No. In fact, if you get the humidity high enough, you start getting thunderstorms. Which I assume will create a lot of greenery. Oh, that looks cool. All I can do at the moment really is wetland. There or there? There. More wetland. Salinator. Increase salinity over the surrounding area, allowing mangroves to flourish. Changes wetland to mangroves by looks. Now, but I have to increase the temperature a bit first before I can use it. Two, 4. 4, 5. Doesn't destroy all my buildings like the last one. Yeah. 9. Just looking for the best bang for my buck here. 4. Oh, we got crabs back on the beaches, which don't exist apparently. Litarium. Litarium? Yeah. Captures sand to form beaches and dunes. Must be built on a toxin scrubber. Okay. Salinator. Excavates all the salt from Twitch and just uses it to increase the salt of the surrounding area. That's how it works, right? All of the Valorant and other first-person shooter game players, you smash their keyboards. That's where all the salt's coming from. The mangroves. My mangroves are done. Shade cloth pillar. Must be built on the side of a cliff. Top of a cliff. I don't have many places to build that. That is a cliff. Why is it not letting me... Not quite sure why it's not letting me build it then. Let's reclaim this. Then we should be able to do shade cloth here. Just section off the whole area. Capture center from beach and dunes. I need that one. Yeah, I'm set for wetland. Sand. To have some nice quality beaches. That's a nice beach. Monorail node. Allow movement of buildings along the monorail network. Wait, I can move the actual buildings? Do they have their effect again if I move them? Or is it just cool you move the building? Let's have a bit more sand. Really? Huh. I still need more sand. Down here, I guess. Okay, but that's not in range. So, mineralizer? And then we are in range. We can theoretically move things over here. Do that and moves it along, places it. It does use it again. That's quite useful. Coral reef! Man, I've got to do a lot of coral reefs by the looks. Sandbank. here so I can scrub. Then I want a monorail node over there. As far along as I can get away with. Somewhat irritating thing is you can't. I can't create the coral reefs here. I have to create it here. Or I could just place an irrigator wherever. Near water, low ground. Assuming I've got anywhere where I can place it. There's near water and low ground. This is all... And it's near a turbine. Oh wait, that's hyponium, not irrigator. That would be why it wasn't working. Then we target that. We go like 50, 50, 50, 50. I don't think I'm going to get better than 50. And coral reef. Need to clean up some more ocean, I think. And preferably, well, actually my monorail network's probably absolutely fine. If I put one there, I can put a turbine here, I can put a scrubber here. Or slightly further. 60, 20, 23, 23, 23. Another one over here. 17. Can irrigate it all. Gives me some extra grass. I can coral that. I can put a monorail node here. Here. Wait, will that reach? No. Okay. It's only 10. I'm going to have to place another mineralizer just so I can put down a monorail node. Double node there, node there. And I can move that wherever I want. Some nice places down here. got plenty of resources, so let's just clean this all up, shall we? Here, here, scrubber, scrubber. Ah, the monorail reaches as well, which is even better. $58, $59. 67, 75, 80. I think I'm not going to do better than 80. You. Nice big coral reef. It is nice to see the big coral reef. Then I can place a irrigator here-ish. 20. Just outside of range. Should have thought about that. If I put a mineralizer here. It's going to be even more out of range. I assume I can only place those mineralizers in open ocean. Yeah. So it reached to about here. If I place a mineralizer there. Cool. One over here. Not the most efficient transport network ever devised, but got nice flexibility here as to where I can put things. $78. That's the best I'm going to get. Oh, I'm good for coral reef. I just need tropical forest now, which is somewhat awkward to do. Oh, if I cover the entirety of this area. I sort out this area. Can I? Yeah. Okay. If we get this out of the way, and I don't particularly care where, I need at least two. It's annoying. I could go there, I could go up there, or yeah, there's just no flipping stone around there. So if I do that, and I say transport that to there, I now don't have an irrigator there. So I can irrigate it. It's undercover, so it should turn to forest, in theory. Hey, you got crabs on the beach. Hey, little crabs. Oh god, the geese are back. They're having fun with the covers. The game can't decide whether they're going above them or below them. So I need to fix this irrigator and all of that. But I've got a slight problem that there's nowhere to put a turbine nearby. So I might only be able to do part of it. I can put a mineralizer off the coast. Yeah, that works. If you're wondering about the negative there, that is it's using more resources than it creates. Because every time you green up somewhere, you get some resources indicated up here, which you use to buy the buildings. Oh cool, there's ivy on all. Moss on rock faces. Ivy overgrowth. That's quite cool. So yeah, if a building costs more than you actually recoup, then it will show up as negative when you're placing it. That sort of thing's only really relevant if you're just creating that one thing. So if you're not creating it to do something else. There we go. Connect your airship to the monorail network. It reintroduced marine and terrestrial animals. So we're on the clean up and get all the animals phase. Recycler station connects to the monorail network, sends trains to recycle areas. That recycling beacons must be placed adjacent to airship. Can I place it anywhere? Or does it have to be on, like, rock? So if I can place it anywhere, I'll place the airship in the middle to make it easier to connect the monorail network. Recycling beacon. Place on monorail node to signify the recycling train should be dispatched to recycle. Ah, rock. That would have been ridiculously useful earlier. Rock hopper moves a rock from one location to another. God damn it, that would have been so useful. She can do stuff like that. I swear this game loves to give you useful things just after you would have really loved to have them. Where are we? Rock hopper. We've kind of got small monorail networks everywhere now. So we kind of just need to connect them. So if I rock hop there, and I rock hop there twice, so there's there, there's there. The only awkward bit is making sure I don't run out of resources. I've got a lot of stuff to recycle now. Oh, is this going to be? Is this going to get really awkward? Because if it starts recycling the monorail things. It's complaining I'm low on resources. Yeah, it does them. It's kind of annoying. It does all of the monorail network in the area at the same time. Damn prompt. reconnect it. It looks like the trick is just to go from the outside in. Okay, I can do this one. I think that'll take that node and that recycling can. Oh no, it only takes one of the nodes, okay. So it only takes the node that you've actually selected. It's good to know. So if I put a can there, and I take that, should leave that alone. Yeah, okay. So your recycling nodes have got to go from the far end, you've got to sort of go from the far end backwards. Right, good to know. We'll hop some rocks. Oh, I can't hop them into the water, okay. Mineralizer, that's probably a good idea, just so I can get the monorail around there. It's all about placing the monorail at this point. On there. So it should go up to here. So if I place there, that should be fine. Yep. And there in fact, and that will go all the way up to here. Haven't got any rocks up there. So I'll just mineralize there. Node. Node. Cycle all of that. See how much I can get in one can. I think that's as far as I can go. If I do that, that'll give me 165 resources. This is the first time that I'm actually getting low on resources. Is it me, or does the recycling drone look like a toaster? It's a toaster on rails. Change my mind. So where are we going here? Here? Need to recycle off this node. I don't want to recycle off this node because it takes the node out. We'll go there. Little drone zooming along. Oh nice, that reaches all the way over there. Or all the way over there, even better. And I've already done most of the recycling around here. Apart from that turbine, for whatever reason. I need a node here, preferably. Can I go there, there? Or even better there? Oh, there's one that's just out of range. There. Oh, there we go. There. It'll be alright. To get that mineralizer. Assume I can't. Oh, yes I can. That's even better. So I can recycle that. And then I can just start going anti-clockwise around. There gets the most. Oh, I haven't done the animals. Beach dwelling reptile lives on iron where it can retreat into its shell. Have I not built the... Have I been an idiot and either not built the animal observatory or demolished it? Cost 25. Try there. Try there. Try there. Okay. Lies in the ocean near river estuaries and coral reefs. Here? 8 ocean tiles, 6 coral reef tiles. What's a river? Don't really have any rivers. It didn't generate with any. So I might be onto a loser there. Requirement fully met, requirement fully met. So why is that? It's saying requirement fully met when it's not. Oh. There we go. Raider combs for food among the sands of beaches and mud of wetlands, so it needs to be in range of both, presumably. Oh, keep saying partial when it's not partial. No, no. What do you want from me? Dense coral, water, mangrove forests. Reef shark. That's 3 out of 3. That's enough. Deep waters of the ocean, far from land. I don't really have anywhere on this map that's far from land. Maybe there? There we go. Oh, whales. Whales! Okay, I can go back to clean up now. And we'll clean up here. And here. I think I've got everything. Don't see anything more. I've got more animal species than I actually needed. like to think it will do them in order, but if it does do them in order, I can do this quite quickly. If it does them in order of, like, first when it comes across. No, it does them in order of... in order of orders by the looks. This is when I find that there's like one building somewhere that I've missed. Don't see any. What did I say? At least it uses arrows to point them out. Yeah, it's just one. I cursed myself there, didn't I? We got a nice little island there. Hey, there's parrots. There's my sharks. Don't see the whales anywhere. I'm pretty sure I did find whales, but no whales to be had. Oh, polar. Tundra, lichen, kelp forest and forest. Begin by using seismic detonators to cause fissures to erupt, bringing lava to the surface. Use geothermal plants and solar amplifiers to melt snow, allowing you to clean the ground underneath. Detoxify the polar ocean as it's also a source of life. Okay, looks like we're using a monorail system again. Uses resonance to excavate a small area will cause fissures in range to erupt. So that's presumably a fissure. It's a geothermal vent by the looks. have magma flowing along. Ah, geothermal plant. Which has to be built exactly on top of lava. Yeah, ideally we want to crack a few more. I crack that one to there. Yeah, my mouse moved at the last second there. That do what I think it's going to do. Yeah. So you can actually just use those to create rivers of magma, which is kind of cool. Oh, excuse me. Trying to create the greenhouse effect here. Oh, I could have used an excavator on those fissures. Out of range, that's why. I was like, why can't I build a toxin scrubber there? Uh, 71 looks to be the list. Now I can build a geothermal plant down here. In fact, I should have done it before I put that down. Cloud cedar. scrubber. It's kind of odd that it doesn't... I don't know, it doesn't give you turbines at all. Dehumidifier pulls water out of the surrounding vegetation area to lower ambient humidity. Do we want low humidity then? Because everything I can see says like higher humidity. Snow melts above 0. Birds return above 15. Yeah, everything I'm seeing says oh, that's quite good. We detoxing now. This, the snow is a pain. Like, the snow is a real pain. You basically have to create lava lakes, don't you? If only to put power stations on them. And raise the temperature in general. Okay, that's cool. All the snow's melting now. Better place this before I run out of resources. Oh nice, 120 off one. I mean, I was running my resources pretty low, but I'm good now. don't think the resources in this game are ever actually given a name. Leaves, maybe? Scrubber there. Ocean scrubber there. Scrubber there. Scrubber there. Yeah, that's not scrubbed. Can get 69. Nice. Okay, flash freezer. Freezes surrounding vegetation, liquid to lower atmospheric temperature can form ice. We don't want ice. At least we don't want ice at the moment. Presumably I'm going to suddenly need ice for something. There. There. That breaks even. That's 51. We're getting there. Need to scrub more ocean, really. It's kind of awkward to do, though. Oh, that'll do quite a bit. I do that. I can do that. I can put a scrubber there. I can put a scrubber there. Start fires to create ash on which grow forests. Freeze lava flows to create rock fields. Grow lichen. Use monorails to create kelp forests in the ocean. Okay, what we got to work with? Monorail, arboretum, biodome, creates tundra in range. Low humidity, high elevation. Ah, that's what you want low humidity for. Oh, okay, so you can create hills by using the radial excavator and then moving it elsewhere. You've got the igneous heat sink, cooling lava in range, creating rock. Okay. And then if you want to, you can move the rock around, so... So presumably I want the forest and the lowland. No, yes. Create some forest, but not much. So I need to create rock first, then I can do stuff with the rock. Then I can combust it for... yeah. I can do a combustion, which does that. And I get a nice bit of forest. I'll get even more forest if I burn more. Like that. That's like half the forest I need. Tundra needs to be high up. Low humidity. Must be built on irrigator. Humidity is too high for it to grow. It's weird that cooling the magma doesn't reduce the temperature. I mean, of all the things you would think it would do, it would be cool temperature. It sort of implies it there. Algae greenhouse creates lichens on rocks in range when moved via monorail into clean ocean, grows kelp forests. Must be built on our irrigator. Okay. So ideally you want an irrigator near rock. Of which I don't have many. I've got that one. If I call this then I convert this and then monorail nodes. Monorail nodes. Oh, it would be great if I could just clean that. It would give me so much clean area to work with. Oh well, no use moaning about what I can't have. 27, 25, 27? I mean, that's a third of the kelp forest that I need. So that's actually not that bad. If I can convert this one. And call this. Gives me rock all the way up to the coast. Place there. Place there. Gives me a nice wide radius to work with. 65. Anything better than 65? No, 65 it is. That's pretty close on the kelp forest that I need. Use this one. $59. Is my kelp forest done? Lichen or lichen or whatever you want to call it is halfway. I think I need to set more things on fire. Create some boreal forests near the ocean. So my forest done. The humidity is still too high. So we need to do something about that. And now I don't have enough forest. Okay, cool. I can re-water this. Then do this. So still need more. Still need more lichen or lichen or whatever. And if you're wondering why I'm going between both pronunciations, I've heard it said both ways. And no matter which way you say it, somebody's going to get offended, so. Not for good reasons, they'll just get offended. If I... Oh. Oh dear, that's a rather large fire. I did not mean to create a fire that big. Going full wildfire on this. There we go. Recycle buildings, introduce fauna. So we got our usual rock hopper, animal observatory, recycling cans. Gonna put my observatory right up here. Herbivore such as... that's a tundra. Well, maybe not. Once lichen. I don't know what the other requirement is. Probably low temperatures. Forest and tundra. Forest and tundra. Ah, snowy owl. Tundra. And something. I won't have that. I've got no ice is the problem. Because the temperature's way too high. I may have a problem here. Temperature needs to be like 20 degrees lower. The temperature is just a little bit too high. Got it down to 6. Got it down to 1. Drop it another 5, it might start snowing. Ah, humidity's not high enough. Toxin's too high as well. Right, we have some snow now, ice and stuff. Penguins! Hey! Penguins there. Why does it keep saying outdated? Presumably, we're looking for deep sea ice, which I don't think I've got any of. Just need one more animal. Snow. Searches beneath the snow for edible lichen and plants. What does it want? I get the lichen tiles, I just don't know the rest of it. In range of snow. So it just wants snow and legend tiles, which it's got here, but has decided that's not good enough for it. So here should be perfect. No, that apparently doesn't count. There we go, elk. Snow and tundra, so it's the same as... oh no, it's not quite the same. Honestly, I've got 3. I only need to do 3. Okay, if I can build this reasonably central. Got 500 to work with. unlike last time, I've got rock everywhere. Should make things easier. Just got to be careful not to run out of resources. Yep. Oh no, I need that one as well. I'm going to need to build one there anyway. Bingo. There. And there. Might not be close enough to any, we'll see. Yeah, it's just out of range. It's vaguely annoying. There. Yeah, that gets both of them. This is an offshoot, so we want to see how much we can get in one. And collect. Anything else? I think we're good. I'm good for resources anyway, so it's all good. Yep. That one, and then we're done. Or we're not done. No, we are done. Just have to push the button. It's not the prettiest bit of wasteland. Certainly diverse, I'll go with that. Beep, beep, beep. Huh, it's this last area. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see 4. Flooded city. Dredge the ocean floor to create land to grow greenery. Once dredging is complete, recycle your dredges. Then place tidal turbines in resulting pockets of deep water. Huh. It does look like this is the last area. Undersea dredger digs up earth from the seafloor and deposits it on the surface, creating land. Can connect to the monorail network. Okay. Where can I place? Okay, I can place monorail points on top of the buildings. Seismic detonator, yeah, excavates. Ugh, this place is a mess. Toxin scrubbers. I haven't got any power though. How do I get power? Okay. Move earth from seafloor to surface using the monorail network. There, there, there. If I deposit earth here, that effectively extends this. Here. That fills in that. Okay. So I see where we're going here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, but how do I recycle? How do I recycle it? Ah. Oh, I can place a loading dock. Ah, okay, it recycled itself. Okay. I get you. Oh, I get you. So if I place one over here, and I place one over here, and I do that, should be able to deposit earth here. Deposit earth here. I'm just basically extending this side. Would be nice to know if I get any other source of power, because if I've only got tidal power, that's that could be problematic. Oh, cool, it recycles the buildings as well. Dredge there. Dredge there. Recycle that, and recycle that. And then we can place a turbine there. And we can start cleaning. So scrubber there, start cleaning that. Clean that. We're making progress. Running out of dredging spots. Clean water. Clean the earth there. Ideally, I would have had a power thing here. $147 in one go. Oh cool, I can place a dredger here. Just got to be careful not to shut things off. So I still need to be able to access this area to recycle the dredger. Suppose I could crack it. If it does become a problem. Oh, of course! I can just crack the area, can't I? Yeah. Okay, that's how they solved it. Because I was like, otherwise eventually you're going to run out of space for your dredging. For your power, rather. Neep, neep, neep. That should be okay. I hope. Ah, okay, it becomes difficult to... Gets a little bit difficult to get the thing back. There. Then I can deposit over here. Put a scrubber there. Scrubber there. Scrubber there, say. There. There. You get some grass. You get some grass. Everybody gets some grass. Pretty satisfying making the making our whole city into grassland. I need more earth around here, I think. I've got anywhere to excavate from. Say here or here. Not there because that's so close to the other one it's pointless. We'll go here. Huh. Why doesn't it let me deposit here? Lets me go over here, but not over here. Kinda strange. Oh, we'll end up with a nice little lake then. I'm sure that lake will be useful for something. There's no earth in range. I thought that would get me there, but it would leave me a bit short. Let's do a seismic. No, actually. Not there. It's a bit pointless over there. Do one there. Connect it to the monorail network. Earth there, earth there, earth there. Why not? And remember, always recycle. Oh, I've made a mess there. I cut off my recycling tug thing from the rest of the area. I think there will do it. Yeah. If I blow a hole here, dredge it. I will say I hate how the monorail does not link up. Properly at times. This is an awkward bits place. $50, can't do any better. 54. Better do my remaining dredges first. One left. 7, 0, 20, 20. Okay. Plastic purifier cleans a completely enclosed area of ocean to create a lagoon. We've got the mineralizer. Don't have any turbines. Forty, I don't think I'm going to get better than 40. Oh dear, earthquake. Okay, pylons. Cleans the area around it of radiation. Must be built on rock or concrete. Okay. Good job, humanity. You've been storing nuclear waste there. It's not in radiation. This one's a fun one. I've sort of got the radiation vaguely under control. It's not like, why is it? Keep saying there's radiation when there isn't. That's definitely concrete, but it won't let me build on it. Must be built on rock or concrete. I've got rock here, but it's saying can't build it. Oh, of course there's no power. It's got to be within range of power as well. Presumably? Yeah. Can I only built on rock or concrete? Okay. Gonna run out of resources if I'm not careful. What can I do about this one? There's like nowhere to put radiation cleansers. So I need to build over here. There, but that's not really worth it. Actually, it might be worth it. Yeah, that almost gets me there in one go. Still a little bit of radiation apparently. Got all the radiation there. I can only assume it's background radiation. Yeah, sunflowers. I've got loads of them. Bamboo. How do I do bamboo? Need to recycle this somehow. Yep, that's close enough. Oh, sorry. Bang the mic. We have unlocked Bamboo Nursery. I kind of need to clean around there though first. Oh, and you need to make it green. One there, that's red greens. Need a pylon out here from somewhere. I think that'll be enough. $17, $27, $30. Bamboo nursery. We are good for bamboo. We need lagoons. However we make those. Got to increase the temperature first, apparently. I wasn't far off on the temperature. Those don't need water. Trees! More trees! More trees! I've just got to do lagoons now, somehow. Hey, fishies! I've got the fishes. Slight problem with lagoons though. Might actually need to dredge more. Just so that I can shut off some of these areas. Oh, or I could just blow holes in the scenery. That should probably work as well. Say there. Oh man, I need a lot of lagoons. Thing is, I've got to blow holes in the scenery, but make sure not to link it up to anything essentially. Just look for any open space and just blow holes in it. Seems to be the solution. Still need more. Running out of places to put them. That's sealed off, isn't it? That'll do it. I did wonder what that dredging may have made the ground unstable thing was about. And it was, dredging will have made the ground unstable and will cause nuclear waste to come to the surface. As your final step, you'll need to finish recycling the city, reintroduce animals and construct an interstellar rocket on which to leave. Use satellite scans to gather seeds from all over the planet, store them in your rocket's vaults. Finally, place this guidebook in the cockpit and leave the restored world behind. Seems like quite a task. Oh, cool. Where can I put it? Construct a flying recycling drone. That doesn't tell you where to put it. Ah, okay. Satellite uplink. Beep. Launch the balloon. It wants me to create a rocket, but I can't because there's a tidal thing there. It's like I want to, but I can't. Can't recycle anything either. can't get rid of that. So I'm stuck on the good old am I missing something? I literally can't see anywhere where I could put it. It's like there's a tidal turbine there, I can't do anything. I'm a little bit stuck here. Maybe if I make this wider I can put it here. Nope. Upgraded my recycling drone. Only thing I can do is restart the phase. Which will hopefully put me in a point where I can do something. Still won't let me place it. There we go. Okay, what I've got to do first is recycle like as much as possible, otherwise I'm going to run out of resources halfway through doing this. Wait, how do I get my recycling drone to actually pick those up? My drone's not picking up stuff. Oh, okay. That's a bit silly. Why is it done like that? You still have to do it off the monorail, but you're not using the monorail at all. So you effectively have to place a monorail part. There we go, I'm good now. This is just incredibly weird. Don't know why they've done it like this. Have I got the observatory? No. Backstage. Recall the satellite to unlock. How do I recall the satellite? It doesn't tell me. Oh, why you like this game? Don't tell me it's broken because I accidentally demolished one of these. I bet it is. Ah! That's a little mini game type thing. Forest. I need grass biome. Desolate Island. It's the mangroves. Kelp. Forests were in the centre if I remember right. It's the tundra seeds, and I've just got kelp forest to go. I think was around here somewhere. A lot of it ended up under the ice, so. There you go, that's the seeds. How do I recall the satellite? Done, 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 done. Maybe I can only do it at the end. We got turtles. We got peacocks. Don't think we're gonna get... Oh yeah, pandas. Was it one? In range of greenery, in range of citrus forest. It's more like that. Yeah. Sea otters! I don't know if these... I know that's second one needs to be in range of prey. But I don't know what qualifies as prey. Yeah, I can't recall the... I have no way of recording the satellite. This game. Okay, so first I need power. So I'm rebuilding things now. Seed vault. Done, done. So, scan's done. So how do I recall it? I can ping. Options. Yeesh. So I need to recall the satellite in order to unlock the last bit, but... yeah, the recall satellite button just hasn't unlocked. I've got all the seeds. Seed vault capacity 99%. It still thinks I need something. That's useful. Shame it's a good game until you run into game-breaking bugs right at the last, very last part. There's apparently meant to be a recall satellite button here. It just hasn't opened. Oh! That was ticked. I'm certain that was ticked. Huh. I even have to recover the little satellite. That's quite a nice little touch. Beacon. Beacon. Nose cone. We are ready for liftoff. Boop. Even the launch pad greens over. And there we are. That was Tera. It's actually on sale at the moment. It's going for about £16 in UK money. There's probably some replayability there. I'd say it's a fun game. It's probably worth £16. Here we are, world reclaimed. I'm guessing some bits aren't greened up because I only did about 50% on each of these. There is a whole extra difficulty mode, which is alternate versions of all the regions. Abandoned quarry, archipelago, polluted fjord, irradiated sprawl. So yeah, we're only halfway through the game. That's if you don't include all of the extra difficulty level with all of the extra stuff for that. Yeah, I might be doing some of that extra stuff in my own time. But as we've reached the end of the game, effectively, I'm going to call the stream there. Thank you anyone who's been watching. If you'll give me a follow, that is helpful. There is actually another stream scheduled for today in 3.5 hours, which is Diablo 4. It's the last act of Diablo 4. Where I'll be finishing off the game with my weird werewolf poison build, which I haven't seen anybody else come up with. But suboptimal builds are kind of my thing, so. But yeah, I've been Jeppy. This has been Tera, and hopefully I'll catch you next time.